This is Time Warner Cable's Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance, and we are joined by Judy Davis. She is the volunteer director with the Foster Children's Resource Center, which is what?
The Foster Children's Resource Center is part of the Assistance League of Los Angeles. It's one of the services that the Assistance League offers, and we provide clothing for children in the foster care system and other items as well.
Right, and let's talk about why foster kids so desperately need clothing. What situation faces them where they don't have clothes?
When a child is in danger, when a child is removed from their home, often it's done in the middle of the night, it's done after school, and the only clothes that they have are the clothes that they're wearing. The only personal items they have are what they're wearing, what they have with them, truly. And so that, and when kids move from home to home to home, not often do they come with clothes. Sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. So there's a real need for these children to have clothing so they can go to school and not be embarrassed.
And it's called Hilltoppers Auxiliary,
right,
operates an actual storefront, I'll call it,
yes,
in Northridge.
Yes, we do.
And the kids, in their glory, get to show up and go on a shopping spree.
They do.
Tell us about the shopping spree.
They walk in the door with their parent or their guardian, and we greet them, and then each child is assigned to a different volunteer. And it's kind of like going on a personal shopping spree, because you get to pick a pillowcase of your very own. Those pillowcases are made by the Valley Quilt Makers Guild and a couple of other organizations, and that becomes their bag. And all their clothes go in their bag. It's kind of like trick or treat, but with clothes.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
And so then they get to pick out their own underwear. We give them enough underwear for a week. We give them enough socks for a week.
Think about that.
Yeah.
These kids don't have underwear.
Some of them don't.
Yeah. I mean,
And
it's that basic.
Yeah.
It can be that basic.
It can.
And not only is there clothing at this location, I understand you're also trying to help them get reacclimated to school. You're providing school supplies, backpacks. Tell us about that.
So after they pick their clothes, which they try on and they have to model before they can have them, so they can pick the outfit that fits them, the outfits that fit them. And then we walk them to the front. They get to pick 4 books out of our bookshelf that they can take home for their own. And then they get to pick a toy. And after they pick the toy, we take a backpack, which they get to pick out of our box of colors. And we fill it with notebooks, 3-ring binders, pencils, erasers, pencil pouches, coloring, whatever they need.
And as I understand it, no one at the Foster Children's Resource Center is employed.
No,
You're all volunteers.
All of
you
us.
may be employed somewhere else, but not there.
Well,
how can our viewers get involved? Be it, can they donate? Do you give gently used clothes?
No, we don't.
It's all new.
All new.
Okay, which is fine. How can we get involved? Maybe we have the ability to donate new clothes, or we want to donate other items. Maybe we want to actually be one of the candy strippers, can I call it? Or
yes. You can contact the Assistance League of Los Angeles. You can go on the website. It's assistanceleaguela.org.
Perfect.
And you can call the Assistance League, or you can come to the Foster Children's Resource Center and tell us you would like to volunteer and help.
And that is in Northridge. Where exactly for our viewers?
19441 Business Center Drive, Unit 101. Actually, we're moving to Unit 101 in 2 weeks.
Perfect. And I'm sure by the time this airs, that's where you'll be. Thank you. Thank you for what you're doing for the kids, and thank you for joining us today. We really appreciate it. Her name is Judy Davis. She is the volunteer director for the Foster Children's Resource Center. My name is Brad Pomerance, and this is Time Warner Cable's Local Edition.